Kingdom wrestling for me is this amalgamation, this mesh of faith and wrestling. Any Christian will tell you that when you go through life, you wrestle with stuff. You wrestle with your faith when you face a really tough challenge. How do you see God in that challenge, and how do you continue to remain in faith? And I really felt that wrestling gives us that opportunity to tell those stories. We can do David and Goliath in the ring, rip it straight from the Bible and tell it. We can touch on themes like racism or violence towards women or other stuff that makes us go, well, what does the Bible say about this? Where do we sit on this? And so the idea was birthed from just doing events at first and sharing my story and seeing people respond to that and want to find faith for themselves, to then going, well, I want to do something that's a bit more regular. And so I was like, let's just do church.
1, 2, 3.
So it's evident that these people took Ephesians chapter 6 verses 12 literally, which says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but by principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places." So we wrestle not against flesh and blood. So they took it literally by seeing the word wrestle and took it to Christian wrestling or church wrestling. These are things that we used to see in the past and laugh at, but now they are happening in churches. Signs of the end times. Now, looking at what is happening in here, they might justify it to say that it is because they want to attract the new generation. But we are not supposed to change our ways as Christians to attract other people. Other people are supposed to change their ways after being attracted to Christianity, because you as a Christian should offer them another option from what they already have in the world. If you are offering them the world again, what option is there for them? If someone is tired of the world and they want another solution, they have to look to Christianity. That's how Christianity works. Not a way of being dissolved in the world as such, which is happening in this case. So what do you think is a solution to such kind of things happening, especially in the church these days?
Stone Cold. And that was my go-to. When stuff got tough, I could just watch wrestling and escape it. As I grew as a Christian and as I grew as a wrestler, I kind of wanted to bring those two things together. Come with me. This is some of our wrestlers. This is Ben, otherwise known as Slugger. Sammy Blue, Gung Ho Muttley. Everybody loves a bit of Gung Ho Muttley. MC2, commentator. He knows all the guys inside and out. We've got Danny, graphic designer, alongside James, who's also reffing for us. And we'll just go through now to the changing room. So in here we've got Kiara and Scarlett. They're just going over their match. Kiara is actually Catholic, and for Scarlett, it's her first time with us tonight, her debut. So she's really getting into the mood of like what we bring here and how different it is to other places.
It's a cool time to be a wrestling fan. I've kind of a cradle Catholic. I went to church my whole life, but I have friends that have never been to church, that would never even set foot in one. They're kind of intimidated just to set foot in a church. And I feel like having fans come here is sort of a way to break down the barrier. It's something that I never thought of having grown up. It's not the 1940s anymore. You don't have to be in your Sunday best. So I think this is one of the ways that we break down the barriers to the masses.
Welcome to Kingdom Cold Wrestling!
Bless all the stories that are going to be told, the good and bad in the wrestling ring tonight. Amen.
We've got people who are coming here tonight who were baptised over a year and a half ago, who are still finding faith for themselves and trying to figure out what it means to live day to day as a Christian. But then they get to come here and get so invested in the characters and the stories that we tell here as well. And that to me is church. Would I ever have thought this would ever happen? No. Do I believe in a God that can make anything happen? Yes. So I'm always wrestling with that myself, is how amazing is this? How do we take it to the next level? I would love this to be all over the country. I would love this to be all over the world as a way of engaging people with faith and Christianity and bringing people into relationship with Jesus. Am I the guy to do it? I don't know, but I'm learning as we go. And I'd love to be that guy, but I'm just giving it to God and letting him do the rest. Everything else is just a bonus.
So there you have it. This is what is happening in the world at the moment. People are doing things that feel right in their own eyes and neglecting what God wants. For we know our God is a holy God. Without wasting much time, kindly do like, share and subscribe so that more people can see this, and we can comment, we can actually interact in the comment section, because I try to be interactive as possible. So support me as we grow together with End Time Vigilance, and I really appreciate you and count on you. So thank you very much for watching. I wish you a wonderful day, afternoon and evening, depending on where you're watching me from. Thank you and bye bye.